Salam Sejahtera and good day everyone. My name is Arunan Subramaniam and I'm supervised by Dr. Nur Hazwani binti Mokhtar. And today I'll be talking about my title of Bachelor Degree Project 1, that is Design and Development of Arduino Page and ORP or Chlorine Data Logger. So in the next slide you can see the table content of the slide that I've been doing. That is, the first one is introduction, the second is literature review, and the third one is methodology, and the fourth, the last in the list, is initial results of my analysis. Okay, now we'll see our introduction of my title of project. So now you can see swimming is a kind of sports that fancied by many people, and not only children but also adults. This sports makes our body healthy because when we swim, we use almost all our muscles in our body. Swimming is not only a sports but also a recreational activity. Nowadays, there are many public swimming pools available from reaction or competition. As the pool are used by many people, water cleaning triggers health issues. Swimming in a dirty pool can cause infections and such as like infection disease, skin disease, and diarrhea and eye irritations and respiratory tract infection also. And now we can see at the IoT integrated monitor system is one of the major trends in the global automatic swimming pool monitoring system market from 2018 to 2022. And now you can see the COVID-19 outbreak is investigated for all the perspective in automatic swimming pool monitoring system market. From the flexible supply sequence, shipping as well as fair regulated provincial government strategies and the sector futures are impact need. Okay, in this slide now you can see the problem statement of my title of project. So they have three problem statements that I've researched and did. So the first one is IoT based swimming pool quality monitoring system that can test and improve water quality using a cell phones is now available on markets. And the second one is to prevent exposure of the human body to the harmful effects of too much amount of chlorine in the swimming pool. As I said just now, it can cause harmful disease as like eye irritations, skin diseases, and even our breathing system also. It will affect our breathing system also. And the third one is to balance the pH value in the swimming pool also. It's not be too much acidic and must be in neutral size. Okay guys, now you can see the research objective of my project. So there's three research objective that I done, and the first one is the survey method is collected data to analyze the respondents' opinions about the less important and more important range in choosing the product specifications in my project. And the second one is to build and maintain a tracking system capable of detecting the temperature, chlorine, pH of the swimming pool water. And another one, the third one, the last one, is to evaluate the quality of the water in a swimming pool in terms chlorine level, pH level, and temperature by using a specific sensor. Okay, now from the scope of research of my project, you can see the succeed of my survey limit among the elderly person towards the product specifications. And the second one is the prototype monitoring system for the swimming pool is designed due to budget limitations. And the third one, sensors are used to determine the system functionality by collecting data from a process in my project. Our literature review that I've been researched from all the articles. So the first one is the water issues in swimming pools is from the article of L. Sityanan and V.J.A. Sampul is the author of the article and the journal also. And you can see the water issues in swimming pool now. The first one is chlorine vapor produced from the reaction of chlorine utilizing precipitation or bodily fluids could irritate the eyes and respiratory tract. And the second one, swimming pool in a dirty pool can induce infections such as skin infections, diarrhea, eye discomfort, and respiratory tract irritations. And the pH level of water is a critical when determining how efficient the disinfectant effective at the is good at eliminating of the bacteria. And now we can see in the figure 1 is that's the research, the previous research on swimming pool monitoring system. The past time they was using this monitoring system, you can see in figure 1. And now in figure 2 you can see the SWQMS system conceptual overview of the system. You can see this the water quality monitoring and evaluation using IoT in the previous research. Okay, the second research from P. Woods and G. Augian online real-time water quality monitoring and control for swimming pool. We can see the swimming pool water quality monitoring and control in real time. In order to avoid the illness outbreaks, cleaning the pool water on a regular basis is the critical. The most common disinfectant is calcium hypochlorite. The efficiency of a disinfectant is determined by more than just the dust concentrations. Temperature, pH, and turbidity also affect the disinfectant ability to kill microorganisms. And as you can see the below table, it shows the chemical and control method chosen for each of the pool parameters are summarized in the table. You can see the temperature, chlorine level, pH level, and turbidity, and the hardness, and you can see also the TDS level, so you can see, and the increasing and decreasing for the monitoring quality, water quality of swimming pool. Okay, in this slide you can see the previous study that I have been researched in Wikipedia and article also, and the article also from the P. Woods and G. Augian online real-time water quality monitoring and control for swimming pool International 2009. You can see in figure 1, that's the test rig overview. The test system for control by a national instrument compact Rio 9023 embedded controller. That's the test rig name. A 32 channel analog input model and a 32 channel output model, and 8 channels digital input model and 8 channels digital output models, and a 4 channel thermocouple model were chosen for usage with the controller, you can see there. And once the program is in LabVIEW, the compact Rio can run without the need of computer, and data can be downloaded on a regular basis or continuities through an Ethernet link to free up the memory. Okay, now you can see our methodology side, and this is my flowchart that I designed and have been approved by my supervisor, that is Dr. Nur Hazwani binti Mokhtar. And the first step you can see I had designed the survey questions, and the second is distribute survey questions, and the third one is data collections, and then only the next step is the equipment and the component selections for my project. So then lastly you can see the device development of my project. Okay, now we can see the template in table 1. There is survey template that have been designed for my survey questions, and you can see the 3 sections of the survey templates. There is the section 1 is demography, section 2 is water quality of the swimming pool, and section 3 is the product specifications. And in section 1 you can see the demography, the gender, age, race, and occupations. In section 2 you can see water quality of swimming pool. The respondents have been surveyed and been approved also. And we can see the product specification for the respondents. There is less importance and most important. You can see in the scale of the 1 to 5. You can see that in the survey template. How I distribute the survey questions. The survey is conducted in Google form, and the survey is distributed through the social medias like Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram also. So I distribute all to my friends and my family also. And Even you can see that I got 52 responses involved in the survey. I've been distributed all my survey questions in the template of using my platform, and you can see the data collections of my survey analysis. We can see the age group from 18 years old to 60 years old. So most of the respondents in the age group is 25 to 34 years old. That is 48.1 percentages. And you can see the gender, mostly my respondents are males, that is 69.2 percentage. And the race, Malay, Chinese, Indians and others. And most of the race that have been surveyed are from Malay and Indian also. And you can see the occupations of the demographic aspects, that is students, unemployed, underemployed, self-employed and professions and retired also. And most of that, my respondents are from self-employed and professions. So now we can see the equipment and the component selection through my flowchart and through my survey too. And you can see in the figure 1, there's the components is Arduino Uno. The function of Arduino Uno is a microprocessor unit. So in figure 2, you can see the Aura-P sensor. Aura-P is oxidation reductions potential sensor. So it's just to oxidize the water. And figure 3, you can see the Node MCU. Node MCU is a microcontroller unit. It's a function as a microcontroller so. And you can see figure 4 is a temperature sensor to measure the temperature of the swimming pool. And you can see at figure 5 is a pH sensor. pH sensor is to calculate and to measure the pH value of the swimming pool. Okay, now we can see the initial results of my project for PSM1, and now we can see the survey analysis in below. There's the equations of the specification weight that have been get from my respondents from the Google form that I distribute through the social medias. You can see the specifications of the product, and it is waterproof, easy to handle, easy installations, time saving, maintenance, power supply consumptions, enhanced data collection from the equipment, and also the safety is very important also. So now we can see the number of percent that rated to the 4 to the 5 scales, and you can see also before that we can see the equations of the specification weight, that is total rating 4 and 5 is over total respondents, that is 52 people, times with the 5. And you can see the weighting for each specification for the device. You can see the spiderweb data, and this the product specification that I've been got from my Google form, and this data, it's helped me a lot also. And from this analysis, I have been chosen my equipment for my PSM1. So after this, I'll be carrying out the PSM2 eagerly, and I'll do it by myself, and hopefully everything goes well. And thank you very much to my panels and everyone, and a good day to everyone also. Thank you very much.